Hey guys, thanks for the follow. Oh my gosh, you got a 3D Benji tattoo? That's awesome. May or may not have passed out, dude. That's valid. How big? Where did you get it at? How big is it? Let's see. What am I looking up? Documents. Let's see. I'm gonna open this guy real quick. Get this horn out of here. Some people have been asking for a regular horse glasses holder instead of just the unicorn. On your arm in the 3D printing subreddit. Reddit, awesome. I'm gonna have to go look for that. Ooh, awesome. Yeah, Nomad is great. Very exciting for her. Let's see. There, that's okay.
Ooh, that's awesome, Amanda Panda. Yeah, Fusion 360 is a beast to tackle.
It can be very confusing. It's a bit of a different beast than what I'm working in here, which is Nomad. Let's export that.
And thanks, KL. I appreciate it.
Okay, let's see. Let's grab most of this guy.
That's valid, Rabbit Panda.
It does take a lot of patience to get used to it. This is a 2021 iPad Pro. Whoops. It's the 12.9-inch screen one. The problem with like doing it on Huion tablet is it's an app-based modeling program, and so it needs to be done on either an Apple or Android. Like tablet basically. My brain. So it's not available for like desktop yet, which is usually what you would use like a Huion type tablet for. Amanda, I did a little dragon finger puppet that I finally got working, so now I'm doing a fox one. So I'm taking my dragon head, because I got the finger puppet mechanism on him fitted properly, and so I'm transferring that over to my little fox guy that I have here. I'm using an iPad Pro 2021 year and 12.9 inch, and I'm using Nomad Sculpt as the software. Let's move him piece by piece. Aw, that's awesome, Amanda Panda. I appreciate it. I hope my models are doing well for you. Oops. Oh my gosh, come on. Now we'll do... Oh, good. Hey, Alliance, how you doing? No problem, Keith. Okay, now I should have moved that jaw and a face in line with each other. Aw, hey JTGTI. It is me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How are you doing? And thanks for the follows, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, now I'm using iPad Pro and Nomad Sculpt is the app I'm using. Oh, thanks, Alliance. Aw, thanks, Sunshine. I appreciate it. And thank you, Kristen. Alliance, which is your other Gosh, I cannot like think and talk at the same time today. What is your other profile? Yo, Sunshine, that's awesome. I am happy to share. Hopefully it comes a new... do you work in Nomad now? Are you like playing around with it? Because it is lots of fun. You should. Ah, gotcha, Alliance. Okay, cool. Sweet. The main account, gotcha. Cool. Yay, that's awesome though. I'm glad my videos and streams and stuff have helped you get into it. It's a ton of fun. I'm so glad. The wall mounts. Like the new ones that just came out? The like flying ones? Yay, I'm glad. Yeah, I was really happy with how those turned out. I think like for me in my office, I think they're super cool. So, but some of those things, it's like, I don't know how other people are going to like them, you know? So that's very exciting to hear. We definitely need to make more kind of similar little 3D wall decorations like that. They're a lot of fun. Yeah, Amanda, it's definitely a whole process. Many, many steps. Yes, exactly. And like I design both. You know, like I'm always gonna still design things just because they make me happy. And if I'm lucky, other people also happen to enjoy them. But I do try to keep in mind what y'all and y'all's customers would generally like. I can't usually go totally rogue and off brand of what y'all would expect, but I can have a little bit of fun thanks to y'all. They will come, exactly. Like these finger puppets that I'm working on right now, they're like, they're the stupidest things, but they make me so happy, and I'm just hoping that other people like them as well. Because they make me too happy to not do them, so hopefully y'all also get behind it. Someone will buy them, exactly. Functional fantasy, yes. I love that. I mean, like my camera is not very good right now. Because I have it on, stuck on this lighting, because otherwise it blows my iPad out of proportion. But I mean, like, hold on. Look at this. It makes me so happy. It's so dumb, but I love it. I'm so glad, Amanda. At least someone else likes it besides me. Ooh. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Amagi. Finger puppet, yes. Ooh, shadow puppet would be fun. I also made a little keychain version that's just like a fidget, basically. Again, y'all can't see it because my camera, but it's just like a little fidget head. Again, it's dumb, but I love it. Sometimes I just allow myself to make dumb things that I like. Ooh, yeah. The shoulder puppet would be awesome for LARPing and stuff. I've seen some people use it for cosplays and stuff, and I love it so much. It makes me happy. Yay! I'm glad the sunflower dishes are doing well for y'all. I need to make more like different flower dishes and stuff. I think those are really pretty. I'll think Amagi. That's what I tell myself. I'm like, you know what? Every once in a while, I just get to make something for myself, even if I don't know that other people are gonna like it. So it's okay. Oops. Hey, Smokey, how you doing? Hey, printheads. What's better? Hold on, did I miss something? Wait, thank y'all for the follows. I appreciate it. Oh, Smokey, you are printheads, right? Is that the vibe I'm following? Okay, cool. I was like, I'm confused, but great. Good to see you. Welcome. Jeff, I am using a iPad Pro, the 2021 year one with the 12.9-inch screen, and I am using Nomad Sculpt is the app. Oh my gosh, yes, you are hearing humming of Epic and of Arcane's soundtrack and of who knows what else random things I have going on my playlist. Dude, I know. I thought, let's see, can I do that? Let me try. Let's see. No, it can't pin it. That's dumb. Do a banner from the business tab. See, I have like a little, yes, I am sculpting for 3D printing, Jeff. I have a little like welcome message thing that pops up, but it goes away pretty quickly, and so it's like not necessarily that easy to see. I need to go in and figure out how to make something pop up that stays there. And yep, this is a brush, like a fur stamp that I made. Oh my gosh, I know, I love it. Epic is amazing. It is me and my husband and my niece's favorite, like, soundtrack ever. I was just telling my husband earlier tonight, I was like, when the new saga comes out in Christmas, we need to have our niece over and watch the live stream together. Because I got her into Epic, which I'm very proud of. The banner will stay up there and you can... That? Oh, wait, hold on. I am on... This is why I am on the desktop version. Hold on, let me see if I can add this. Ah. Look at that. We're so fancy now. Does that look okay for y'all? Thanks, Kristen. And yes, print heads. I do articulated models in this app. Yes, that's awesome. And thank you. Merry Christmas to y'all also, if I don't see you before then. Thanks, print heads. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like them. Y'all, I feel so fancy with that little label up there now. This is why I'm using the studio instead of my phone. Yep, I'm on an iPad Pro. Hey, Sherry. It's okay, it's all good. I literally just added that, so I do not mind the questions. Y'all, I do not have his fur, like, moving how I want. Come on. Maybe if I need to change the fall off. Yeah, go for it, Alliance. It is interesting. I was talking to one of my other creator friends on here about it a couple days ago because I gave the studio a try when they were still like kind of beta testing it. And like I swear it nerfed my lives. Like I was not getting nearly as many viewers as I was whenever I would do the live on my phone. But now that they've kind of integrated the system a little bit better, and I've been going live again more recently, I decided to give it another try. And so far, it seems to be performing more normally to how it was on my phone. And so it makes it worth it to kind of have the added features and also be able to like use my phone at the same time and not have it die and overheat, because that was a problem with my lives. So, well, so we're seeing how it goes. So far, so good. Let's see. Sherry, I am working on a fox version of the little finger puppet that I did this week. Look at him. He's dumb, but he's great. Lazapro? Lazamar. I'm so sorry. I cannot pronounce your whole name. Laz. I'm gonna butcher that if I try to say it all. But there is not really bases out there that I know of. All of mine I just create from scratch, and then I might use my own articulated base over again for different models. I am actually putting out a secret project soon that is kind of related to that concept of giving people a articulated base to work off of, but it's only going to be for my subscribers. So that's going to be fun. But yeah, all of like, I think myself and most people really just make their own articulated bases how they like them. I know, right, Alliance? It's very interesting. Let's see, this needs to go out, so that's not hitting that. What is that? Ooh, that's awesome breathing. Awesome. Sounds good, Alliance. Thanks for popping in and hanging out for a bit. Oops. There we go. That looks better, I think. Give him a little more depth.
Thank you. I appreciate the follow.
I know, it is really unfortunate that you can't do, currently at least, can't do Nomad on the PC. That's a bummer. Hopefully one day they will remedy that. Exactly. I've heard of some people that have done, y'all probably understand this better than I do. Some type of like desktop augmentation with their, like phones, Android tablets, or something like that, so that you can technically force it to work on a PC. But I don't know how efficient that is. I like the shape of this neck, but I don't like... Let's see. There we go. That's a little more the shape I want for him. Yeah, an emulator. That's the word I was looking for. I have heard of people doing that, but I haven't done it myself, so I'm not sure how well it works. And I haven't heard updates from people who said that they were going to try that. Unfortunately. Hey, Kawaii. I am making a finger puppet. I already did a dragon. So now I am turning him into a fox. Look at him. So this is the nonsense that I'm working on tonight. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you like it. This is a project that I am doing purely because it makes me happy, and I have no clue if this is something that literally anybody but me will want. So, if it makes one other person happy, I'm happy. Move his shoulders up a little. Oh, yeah, that's much better. He's much cuter like that. There we go. That actually looks better. Like he has a little neck tuft. Different finger puppet. Yes, exactly. See, that's, I got a dragon. I got a fox. My mom said I need to make like some little dogs and stuff. I know my nieces and nephews have also been waiting for the finger puppets. after they saw my like larger hand puppets. My nieces and nephews are usually pretty good judges of like, you know, things average kids like. Oh, thanks, Amanda. Yes, he needed the tufts. It wasn't working without them. I don't want his mouth to go down as much as the dragon's. He is cute. He's working for me. Yep, I am self-taught. Oh, thanks. I'm gonna pull that down so that it will actually print. Let's mirror his little ear. Look at him, he's so cute. Okay. Okay. There we go. Oops. Let's see, actually I want him and his teeth on a different layer. Join. Zoop. And that one. Okay. Okay. Yep, a bunch of these ones over here that you don't recognize are all custom texture brushes that I added. Yeah, that's how I do with all the texture brushes. That's how I do all this fur texture and stuff like that. It gives me a lot more options and saves me lots of time trying to do that by hand instead. These ones are brushes that I created myself, but I believe you could find some online. Okay, there's that little guy. Nice, that's awesome. And thank you, I appreciate it. I do have some, if you haven't seen them already, I have some tutorials on YouTube and stuff too about how to actually do like the custom brushes and stuff. So you can either create your own or kind of figure out, help you import them and find different options there. Oops. Sounds good. You have a good one. I'm gonna work on just like a little head keychain for him, a little fidget. Oh my gosh, Vision, that's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. That's very exciting. I'm glad they were able to help you. Yeah, the brushes can be kind of tricky sometimes. Especially like even after you import the textures, they sometimes don't behave how you expect. So like honestly, you just have to play around with a lot of the different like settings to get it to behave how you want. Dude, so many options. Like that's why I always encourage people when you get Nomad, like just sit down and spend like a couple hours getting familiar with how all the tools just behave. And then when you're making brushes, just like take your time and like throw them in a bunch of different things and see how they behave and figure out what you want them to do, you know? Because people are like, what settings do I do for my brush? I'm like, I don't even know what settings I do for my brushes half the time. I literally just have to like finagle with it until it does the right thing, you know? And this is going to be my little keychain fidget version of this fox. There we go. That's better. Thank you, Vision. I appreciate it. Okay, got to those guys. Let's go to my Phoenix. Let's make it a little darker, easier to see. One of my Patreon members suggested turning this guy into a business card holder. And I like that idea a lot. So, we're going to do that. I know, right? That's what I thought. Let's see, I wonder if... It depends on the day. Some days I'll do like several, like 3 to 5. Some days I don't do any new ones. Some days I'm just kind of going back and forth testing on new ones. Like the little, like, the finger puppet has taken me several days to get just like the fit and feel of it right with it working with your finger. Like this butterfly I'm working on took a few days to get like the articulation and everything feeling and looking right. And then some models that I put out, like I'll put them together, and then like the Phoenix, I modeled it and then did one test and I was like, oh yeah, it looks and feels how I want. So it just depends on like the process. Some of them I go fast and I can get done like multiple in a day, and some are slower and take more time, and I'll work on... Usually I'll work, if a model is taking a slower amount, like a slower process, I'll usually be working on multiple at once. Like, like I've been working on the finger puppet and the butterfly and like a couple of other things kind of all at once this week, So that way I don't really get bogged too down by like one object. Yes, I'm like, I need to be able to have something to work on while one thing is test printing. And then when I have that finished to go test, then I can make edits or whatever to the one that just printed. Oh, a chinchilla and a slug. Yeah, chinchilla's on my list. They are so cute. I have so many things I want to do. I'm sure you understand. People who design understand the feel. Ooh, flying squirrel. Those are so cute. But yeah, I have what are they called? Similar to a flying squirrel. My sister had some. Like, very similar to a flying squirrel. But yeah, I have the same thing where I'm like, like how do the wing, like the like flying flaps on those guys? I don't know why I'm fussing with this so much when I could just mask some of these things and make that easier on myself. Sugar gliders, yes, thank y'all. That is the word. You just have the idea, exactly. But like that's a tricky little animal. I know how to make things articulate, and even I'm like, I'm sure you'll figure it out. I believe in you. Oh, of course, no problem. Do it. Oh no, really, Lou? Like in Nomad? Getting it to smooth out? Decimated human, I have no clue what you're talking about. I am so lost. Oh, thank you, Vision. I totally missed that. I don't sell prints. I sell my files, and I do have commercial licensing for my files through Patreon, where you can not sell repeats of the files, obviously, but you can sell prints of them. Again, since I don't sell prints of them. Lou, have you tried voxeling and remeshing or subdividing it? Yeah, for sure. That should help because that's what happens, especially when you're like pushing and pulling a lot of the clay. Basically, what happens is your triangles of your sculpt get all stretched out and warped. And even if you're like subdividing it, it's gonna stay kind of disproportionate until you voxel it and remesh it, which basically redistributes those triangles all evenly. Oh, that's awesome, E&M Designs. I appreciate it. Dragons Danny, how you doing? Ooh, nice. Sounds like a good morning. Awesome. Sounds good, Panda. Sleep well. Have a good night. Aw, for sure. Thanks for hanging out. Yep, I'm modeling for 3D printing. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've been using Nomad for about 2 years now. And thanks, Vision. Okay, now I got my wings looking good on 2 sides. Dragon's Nanny, this is the Phoenix bookends that are getting released later this month. I am also turning them into a business card holder. Oh, thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. Ooh, Dice Tower would be cool. Which way, what would you do for this to be a Dice Tower? Maybe the feathers have, like, move the feathers in a different way, have them be the catch tray? Maybe? Go, and then I can cut the bottom off, and he can hold your cards. Let's see, I can splay these wings out a little more too in that case. I don't currently take that many commissions, not usually. Man, Vision, I get them from all over the place. Like obviously a lot of fantasy stuff, different animals, like from different content that I watch also on like TikTok and things, like TV shows, suggestions from my Patreon members, like just like random things that I think of that like would help me or be nice to have, just like all over, all sorts of different things. Thank you. I don't do D&D like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like IP stuff, like specific D&D characters and things like that. Like from their lore, but I do like Dice Guardians, Dice Towers, things like that. I do not do miniatures because I do mainly FDM printing. Woo. So I have a few like figurines and stuff like that that actually look nice in resin. And some of like the Dice Guardians look nice in resin, but I don't specialize in like miniatures and stuff like that. I may add some of those to my library eventually, because we do actually have a resin printer. I just haven't gotten around to getting comfortable with it yet. So maybe one day. Nice. Yeah, I love how the resin stuff looks. It's just like, it's intimidating for me to get into. Especially when like I stay busy with all the FDM stuff and keep thinking of things for the FDM because I naturally now know how it all works. Whereas like my brain hasn't really made that switch to resin yet. And have a good night, Lou. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. No problem at all. Let's see, business card holder. What else am I doing? Yeah, the FDM printers are fun. Thanks, Customized. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to make dragon wings of these. Whoa. There we go, that one's better. Ooh, nice dragons, Danny. That's always fun. Let's see. Let's all Oh, I'm so glad. I need to make some smaller dice towers again. They do seem to go over well. It's nice to have like a variety of sizes for people over different budgets and needs and stuff. Vision, I'm working on a dragon wing hairpin So I have this butterfly wing one that I did. So I want dragon wings too, but I'm trying to kind of sketch out what the basic shape I want to start with is. And sometimes the easiest way for me to do that is to like literally sketch it in with the little paintbrush. Yes, wings. Oh, thanks, Vision. I actually wore, if you look at one of my videos recently, I actually wore these butterfly ones that are not released yet, but they are fun. Laying down with the dress. Yeah, the dragon laying down with like the dice holder in the tower is a lot of fun. He's one of my recent favorites. I think for this to work, I think I need to have his wings go up. More like that. Let me make this bigger. Over here. There we go. Yes, awesome. See, this is where my like 2D art background comes in, is because I'm like, I need to visualize how do wings work. Like sometimes I cannot visualize things without sketching at first. Yeah, pretty much. This is, I mean, just like my sketch from how I know I like to draw dragon wings in my own brain. Just from years of drawing them. And then, like, do I want to? See, now I can see what I want to do. Now with the anatomy proper, and then this part I'm actually going to have hugging the hair. Okay. That's better. Yes, the hairpins are good ones. The butterfly pins I have here are coming out soonish. I don't remember when I have them scheduled for, actually. But the different type of hairpin that you already have, those are fun too. Thank you, Ryan. And thanks, Fresh. Yes, see, this is the new one. And so instead of like the pin type where I have it's one piece and you weave the pin through the hair, this one's, they're just going to be like hair sticks that you can weave into straight down into like your bun. And Ryan, I have not used ZBrush yet, actually. I keep hearing a lot about it, and I hear that it is very similar to Nomad that I'm using, but have not had a reason to try it out yet.
Yes. Aw, thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, I've heard that it's really cool. It has a lot of, it has more, a little more intricate systems. But it is also more monies. And I feel like Nomad has done everything that I've wanted it to do for me. And so it's hard to sell me on, like, something new that I may not actually need, you know? And Bigfoot, I'm self-taught, really. I just learned, looked up YouTube tutorials, played around with a bunch of their different tools and things, kind of got used to the workflow. Yes, totally, Vision. Yeah, I feel like Nomad is just a little more accessible for a lot of different reasons. It's a little bit more user-friendly, less intimidating. For like workflow and price, I think. The magnets in the deck boxes are, I want to say 6 by 3 millimeters. Oh, I think I lost internet for a second. Am I back? The caricatures? Yeah. Okay, great. I'm back. Great. I have not done caricatures before. Like, every once in a while, I kind of will try. But honestly, I am really bad at cartoons. Like, it seems stupid because, like, it seems like they should be easy. But I am so bad at cartoons. They drive me crazy. It's like a lot of my stuff is more semi-realism because I just, like, oversimplifying and exaggerating things is just kind of it's really hard on my brain. My brain is like, can we not? But, like, we want it to look like the thing. Which sounds ridiculous because everybody's like, but characters are so easy. I'm like, no, I would rather do a photorealistic drawing, which is also not my vibe, than a caricature, though. I know, right? Like people who do caricatures, like, they are skilled. That's not easy. Just because it's, like, learning how to simplify something correctly is harder than just copying it. And I have done a couple fairies in the past. I do have, like, a couple of fairy drawings. And I have a flexi fairy as far as, like, the 3D art goes that I did a little while back. She was a lot of fun. Hey, Sketchy. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Yay! Congrats on finishing your last class. some bed rotting is deserved. To get some rest. You've earned it. Ah, gotcha, yeah. Well, see, but it's better than working full time and doing school full time. So, you know, you have to worry about one thing. You get to worry about one thing at a time that way. Two classes every 8 weeks. Gotcha. Gosh, yeah, Vision. I could never, like, first of all, I dropped out of college because I hated it. And I knew I was going to do art, so it wasn't going to be useful to me. But also, like, it was so overwhelming. Like, I would not be able to work full time and do school at the same time. I, like, big respect for people who can handle that. My brain just cannot. Accelerated program, very nice. You question your choices daily. Oh no. But you're done in May. That's soon. That's soon. You can do it. I believe in you. You're more powerful than I am. I believe in you. Nice. MBA, that's awesome. What is your gosh, your degree in? I want to say major. I'm like, do they still call it that? I don't know. What is your degree going to be in? Yes, I think so, Dragon's Nanny. I think it would be awesome for crystal displays and stuff. Masters in Business Administration, nice. MBA, that's the acronym for. I'm dumb. I can't think and like work at the same time. I'm like art brain and no other brain. Oh, my camera is flipped. I have a different camera because I'm doing the live stream on the TikTok live studio from my computer versus my phone, which is great because we'll have less phone dying and issues like that. But I did notice that when I was setting it up, it flipped my camera. But I haven't messed with it enough to worry about it. So no, I am not left-handed. Ooh, very nice, Danny. Hopefully she likes it. Oh, that's awesome, Nanny. Oh, okay. I have not seen The Owl House, but it is on my list because I know a lot of people who like the other shows that I like love Owl House. So it is on my list of things to watch eventually. I just finished Arcane, which was fabulous, and I want more of it. I'm upset that it is over. Ooh, nice. That's awesome. Very fun. Yes, I have. How many Switch docks do I have now? I have at least 2. Do I have more than 2? I have another one coming out soon. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I also need to do new controller holders soon because a lot of people have been asking for those. Apparently, they sell really well, which is not something that I would have expected, but like consistently, a lot of people are selling the controller holders, which is awesome. Ooh, that's cool, Vision. What kind of controller holder did you do? Ooh, yeah, all the gamer stuff, awesome. Hey, Jeffin, how you doing? There we go. Ah, you didn't like the backbone, gotcha. Bigfoot, I don't think I've ever heard of that book. It seems like a book I would have liked, though. I feel like I need to look that up. An ASMR channel? That's awesome. I accept that. Okay. You know, now I want to do another controller holder. So who should I do? Which one did you find, Dragon's Denny? Is it the one with wings or is it the one with the huge mouth? The huge mouth one is like one of the very first designs I did. Oh, that's awesome. NYT? Hold on. Looney Tune UK. There we go. Sorry. But that's awesome. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like them. But yeah, Dragon's Denny, if you go to Colts 3D and go like way, way, way back, there's a one with just like a big mouth. I am extra vision. I can't do anything simple, even though some people like that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna grab a lion face. And we're gonna work on him. Oh, that's awesome, Looney Tunes. Toothless is so fun. Is she excited about the new How to Train Your Dragon movie coming out? Ah, great. Awesome. Glad you found it. Ooh, very nice vision. Yes, that's so valid, Looney. So many of the like the live action recreations get like wonky. No, what am I doing? I don't want to trim that. I just want to split it. Awesome. Sounds good, Vision. Sleep well. Thanks for hanging out. I'm glad you came in. Oh my gosh, Ranch, you're great. Ooh, Dragon's Nanny. That sounds awesome. full coverage glittery paint is like magic. Smaug or Drogon? I don't know. Honestly, like, Smaug is older. But, like, I don't know Drogon personally. Like, I haven't watched Game of Thrones. And so, like, my money's always going to be on Smaug. But, you know, I just feel like I don't have a fully rounded perspective on this. No, I'm not. I have not. The dragon needed these to watch the dragon show, I know. I know, I'm basically an imposter. Oh, awesome dragons, Nanny. Good to know. Oops. Oh my gosh, Bigfoot, that's a great idea. Oh man, I love that. Very clever. lions and tigers and bears. You know, now I officially have lions and tigers and bears in my Flexi collection. It's very exciting. It's the most popular as far as like clay sculpting for the iPad specifically. It's what I hear about and see the most, but I don't know, if I have enough experience and like knowledge about the field as a whole to say if it's the leader in the iPad, in the space for iPad. It's just what I see a lot of people using, and I don't not sure what other options out there are that could be kind of different competitors with it. So here is my current struggle. I kind of want to do a saber-tooth tiger, but they don't think it would have the proper space to allow for the actual controller to settle properly. So I may have to not go with that plan. He may just have to be a regular tiger, because the controller needs to settle in there. Oops. A void and the teeth are still on either side. Let me think. I mean, the problem is I could make it so that you could basically slide the controller into the teeth, but not necessarily set it into the teeth like most of my holders are, and I'm not sure if that would have a very intuitive feel or if that would be annoying to people. You know? What do y'all think? I love this app. This is Nomad Sculpt, and I think it is great. It's what I use primarily for all of my sculpting and designing. necessarily. Like, it's kind of similar to Blender in the way that, like, they're both organic sculpting apps. So it kind of compares to Blender, but it doesn't necessarily pair with Blender, if that makes sense. But like it does not have rigging like Blender has, so you could like do models in here and then import them into Blender for rigging and stuff like that if you wanted. Awesome, I appreciate it, Jax. Have a good night. Sometimes, usually what I'll do is I will either repair my mesh in my print slicer, or most of the time voxeling it and like redistributing the mesh will fix issues like that. For some things like flexies and stuff, I don't want to do that because that will merge and do weird things to my joints. And so in that case, I'll always throw it into the slicer and then I'll do a repair in the slicer. And that tends to do well. Awesome, welcome back. look into it. Honestly, I'm not sure. I know that my brother-in-law's iPad that's older than mine does fine with Nomad, but I don't know exactly what spec and like year and model it is. I'll have to look into it. Definitely like the largest amount of memory and like power you can have, the better. But you don't have to have like the newest one. Yeah, no problem. Sorry I didn't have more of an exact answer for you. They are, like, I usually don't have issues saving files that have, like, up to, like, 10 million triangles, like, or more. I'll usually decimate them down to have less than that, so that they don't bog down, like, my computer when I'm transporting them in between. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Baby Dad left you out?
Yeah, obviously.
Is he crying?
He said no, it's being very nice and quiet and bailing me out anyways.
That is so nice. Hi, puppy. You miss me?
You want to stay in here? You gonna...
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I mean, I love it personally, but this is primarily what I use. I'm slightly biased. Awesome, Danny. Good, good. Yeah, no problem, Night Shadows. I have not tried iPad ZBrush. So far, Nomad has done everything that I've wanted it to, that I've needed. And so I haven't seen much of a reason to kind of go exploring other programs like ZBrush and stuff, especially ones that cost more money. Procreate, honestly, so it's very hard to compare like 2D programs with 3D programs, obviously. But as far as comparing to, I would say they actually have a very similar feel. Like they have a lot of the same touch touch gestures and things like that. It, like when I started Nomad, I was surprised at how it kind of felt a little bit like a 3D version of Procreate compared to, like I've done Photoshop, Clip Studio Paint, all those. Compared to those other 2D programs, Procreate, like Nomad felt more like Procreate than any of those other ones, if that makes any sense. Yes, for sure. Like I said, it has a lot of the same like touch gestures, and like the way that you make brushes and custom textures and things like that is almost exactly the same. So it's pretty nice to kind of have that familiarity if you have a familiarity with Procreate already. Yes, there is a wolf headset stand. That's the most recent gaming item I think I had. Yes, it is so nice to have those big fast printers. I'm gonna rotate this so I can see things better. Yes, and you can have the whole wolf collection. The bookends too, but they don't really go with the gaming stuff as well. Yes, that's awesome. The whole thing. The whole collection of the Wolfies. Oh my gosh, Dragon's Denny, that's awesome. That makes me happy.